you slags, and welcome back to the House of Animation. The front door is always open, so do come on in and enjoy the magic of animation and join us on our journey as we discuss animated films of all kinds. I am not an EastEnder. I am your host, Ben Gilman. As always, I'm joined by two wrenches. One's a witch lover, the other one is a witch. They're going to get married next year. That's meet them before they bring children into this world. God help us all. I'm joined by Prince Charming Troy Salmon and the Wicked Witch Tara Chloe.
Yes. Hello, my people. Hello. No, I love my witches. Yes, I love my witches.
They are totally
Okay,
hooking up.
look at this. Check this out, yo. Yay.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
We haven't been back for 3 weeks and already Tara is misbehaving. This is going to be...
She's gone already.
Oh, with the gorilla emoji.
Got the gorillas.
God.
No, but they really that gorilla.
Anyway, for the people that don't know what's going on, we're here to talk about the Land Before Time, but apparently Tara has decided it's time to put suggestive emojis on the Skype chat because she's a filthy whore. Anyway, so she's not defending herself. So
Well,
She's just like, yeah.
for the past 1 year, all I've seen were eggplant, cucumber, carrot, and a gorilla.
this
An
could be a
Asian
long
gorilla.
recording. This
Don't
is
forget the
actually...
peach. Don't forget the peaches.
Gorilla.
I'm going to kill both of you in a minute.
Oh,
I'm going to get a bloody Uber to
gorilla?
Sheffield
Yeah.
to kill Troy. And I'm getting on a plane to kill Tara. Right,
He's gonna
today...
kill us. He's gonna kill us. He's gonna kill us.
We would like... I'm going to kill you like a gorilla. Rapping skills, none. Right, so... Today we're here to talk about the first Land Before Time because I've seen that there's 13 others of these and we're not doing them because,
Yeah.
God, when I was younger, I thought the Land Before Time was a long-ass series of boredom. What about you guys? What's your history?
Man.
It was cute.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs.
Great and good animation, especially for the time. It reminds me of like
Yeah.
Prince of Egypt type of animation. But the length of those movies, woo wee! The length of those movies, I remember them being long. So I remember them, yes.
Okay.
Good movies, but long.
So, I mean, I can't remember the names. It follows a bunch of baby dinosaurs. I'm just going to get into it very quickly.
Yeah, just get it.
Long neck, considers a long neck called Littlefoot, who's an orphan because his parents are bastards. Oh no, his mother died. Sorry, but
Yeah,
his
died.
dad was nowhere to be seen because he's a bastard. Searches for the Great Valley, an area that hasn't got devastated. He meets 4 companions. Syrah, the treehorn, who they try to say, they love each other. It's a bit weird. Ducky, the big mouth, that is pretty much Tara. Petrie, the flyer, who is a pterodactyl, and Spike the Spike-tail, who's special needs.
Yeah.
I know he's lovable though, but he's a bit like the evil of the group. He doesn't say much.
Yeah.
God, this description makes it sound like it's a classic of all time. The film explores issues of prejudice between the different species and the hardships they endure on their journey. Sounds like today's London, as they're guided by the spirit of Littlefoot's mother. I wonder, this was before Lion King. Yeah, so maybe Lion King ripped this off. Mufasa from This is the only. This is directed by Don Bluth, who is a very well-known director. He did. It's in the same time that American Tail and Who Framed Roger Rabbit in the same year.
Yeah.
So, it was a good year for 1998. This is when Disney were having a shocker before. This is just before Little Mermaid the year before. So what do we think? Because, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm going to come back to it. 14 sequels later. 13.
I think all these sequels I watched, I think it was like 2 and 3, and then that was it. I stopped.
Yeah, probably 2 to 3 as well.
Yeah, so what's your favourite bit of the movie? Because I haven't watched it in forever.
Right.
Yes. Same here.
I don't remember actually, but the one thing that I used to like was how all the dinosaurs work together.
In what way?
I'm not sure how to describe it, but I think when they were actually Yeah, something like that. When they were faced with an issue or something, maybe running from the T-Rex or something, and yeah, how they actually work together.
Yeah.
I found them really cute though, those dinosaurs.
Mm.
It was like a Toy Story type thing. Where everyone's like trying to go on their own little mini adventure. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find paths. Yeah. Well.
So originally, one of the ideas was to not have it with no dialogue. That would
like go old school. Oh wow, that'd be weird.
Weird. Like, how are you gonna make dinosaur voices like something like that?
So it would sound like German porn the whole way through.
Oh my god, you were going there with that. I knew it.
Oh
I knew that was coming.
So Tara's basically thinking it's going to sound like sheep porn the whole way.
Oh my god, don't freak!
Oh, have you ever seen sheep porn before?
Oh god, no.
Ben, what have you done? Ben, what have you done?
Why do I set this woman up for jokes? Anyway, they wanted it to be like Fantasia. They decided to give it more voice actors because to make it appealing to children. Because there's no way children are going to sit through a movie with no voice acting.
Definitely not.
There's a reason why Fantasia is not talked about. It's a classic. So, Troy, what do you think of this film?
To be honest, people might say it's not a classic, but it's a classic. It's a classic, bro. It's a classic. It's literally Ben right now. He's looking at me thinking I'm crazy. That's what he's looking at me right now. But yeah, literally, it's a classic, man. It spawned all those sequels, man. It's just like it's a trendsetter, man. Especially with the animation that it had. Obviously had stuff like the Prince of Egypt, stuff like that. That kind of copied the animation of this. Had Jurassic Park like inspired this stuff. This movie is inspired a lot of stuff. It was a trendsetter. It was a pioneer. Like animation, the way it was written, it's a classic. It's a classic. Anyone who's grown up around this time knows it's a classic.
I feel like it's very Bambi's mum, like the dead parent, and Sharptooth is
right. That
yeah.
Sharptooth is big all teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Imagine getting a blowjob from Sharptooth. It just.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Tara's started us down a Pornhub for these recordings. I got a feeling.
Okay, what do you say?
She's like, what?
Sharptooth sounds like a porn star. Anyway, sounds like a wrestling. It sounds like a wrestling battle. Coming to the ring, Little Fruit. And his tag team partner, Sharptooth.
Man says a porn star name. Wow.
My God. Here's something for you. Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, Tom is off again.
I've got a better one.
So, do we like Clara, the Triceratops chick?
Clara.
She, if I remember correctly, her voice sends me up the wall.
Oh, Sarah. Oh yeah. Oh, what voice?
Yeah, voice. She reminds me of my sister in terms of the attitude of annoyance of just I'm a kid.
Sarah. Yeah, Sarah's like cause her name. Come on, guys, you get to be down to tell you. I was like, oh my god. Oh,
and she's so bratty. I mean, that's the problem with this. It just kind of feels like how do you say it? Like underdeveloped.
Yeah. Underdeveloped, yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the later sequels do. I'm gonna have a quick look while you guys talk about it.
Yeah, but as I said before, it's literally just her voice in the movie. At times she can be a little annoying.
Okay.
All the time.
Yeah, but Ben literally hates that boy. He hates that one. But for me, it wasn't.
You got a good sister. You got a nice sister.
yeah.
So there we go.
But yeah. Oh yeah, true. Trust me, I know a lot of people who don't like their sisters. Their sisters annoy the heck out. I know for a fact because I've seen a lot of people. I know a lot of people with sisters, especially. Oh my days, jeez. But yeah, I was blessed, man. It was a good little sister, man. I was blessed, but I know how it goes. They can be bratty. They're just like literally get on your nerves. They're just like doing stuff to just try and you want to strangle them real quick. But in this movie, Sarah does kind of blur that line. She kind of rides that line sometimes of just being annoying, but at the same time she's caring. She helps out when she needs to help out, you know. So I think she's got a decent character. She's a character movie. Nothing to write home about, but yeah, she's a good
So
character.
in later sequels, they all have kids. So one of them is a boy.
Yes, yes, definitely a sequel. Yeah, the kids are coming.
They have kids? Okay.
Yeah, the
Well,
later sequels. Yeah.
as far as I can see, the retarded one has one. The one that looks like he's high, he has one.
Looks like he's high.
And there's an ugly one with them. And the bird gets one as well. So I guess it's still going to be the oldest virgin going. He's never aspire to be anything more than a virgin, which is fine. And obviously toxic woman.
Toxic.
Okay.
Sarah or Sina.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, sorry.
Do.
Cena. I knew you were going to Cena. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. It's uninspired. It's fine. It's just
Gosh.
how do I say this for adults.
Yeah.
There's not
Yeah,
much. Yeah, I mean, I felt like I had to go and it feels like I've had diabetes about at the end of this film about how sweet it was and cheesy and.
Okay, right. So you're talking about this dinosaur, toxic woman, Triceratops. Her name is Cera.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Oh yeah, the one with the horn. Yeah, she nags a lot.
She's like,
Yeah, she's quite annoying though. Pretty annoying to be frank.
Are you talking about yourself or are you talking about the film?
The film.
I'm joking. You're not toxic. You're just weird.
We love her.
Yeah, here's a gorilla for you.
I know.
She called you a gorilla, Ben. She called you a gorilla.
First episode back, and we spent 50% of the episode talking about vegetables. I suggested we should need to do a video one day of this, just so that you can see what's going on.
See us, like, be like, what the hell?
Because half these jokes go over your head. We have to describe what Tyler's doing. Just distracting us already. I mean, why do you think it got to 16 films, 14 films?
It's a popular movie, man. Just like at the
Because
time.
no one's talking about it all the time now.
Yeah, it's kind of been almost forgotten movie at this point, Land Before Time. Even though at the time it was like huge, like it was a top kids movie.
But much like a horror sequel, there must be an audience somewhere because
there is.
It's going for the horror series. They should make it into a horror series now.
I didn't even know there was that much. I didn't know. Literally, I knew there was a lot, but I didn't know that much. What the heck?
I thought they stopped at 7 or 8 because it went away for a couple of years. Yeah. I remember when I was like 10, they had already got up to 8 of them. I thought, wow, that's enough. And the animation quality had fallen off a cliff by that point. It's like the Disney DVD sequels. It's just like, oh, yeah, you really didn't put a budget on this. This is straight to DVD.
Exactly. They're like, yep, no one's going to see this. Let's put it out anyways.
How can you make 14 films of that garbage? Like, the first film's fine, but I don't want to watch another 13 ones of them afterwards.
Yeah, no, I ain't trying to do all that.
This is kind of like what people say about the MCU now. It's so deep in. If you're not entrenched in it now, you're not going to watch it, are you?
No, if you ain't watching it from the beginning, you ain't watching it now. There's no way.
Like I have to take breaks regularly because Disney are now spanking the original series all over the bloody place. I feel like I have to take a break.
They got Boba Fett coming out. They got Obi-Wan coming out.
It's too much.
Yeah.
But I can see people's point of there's 24 films before you get to Internals. Like that is a lot. That is a long one.
Yeah, because from what I heard, I thought Eternals is literally linking in all the movies like in this movie. They're gonna tie everything into this movie. So I was like, oh snap! I was like, but the newbies. If you're a newbie, don't watch that movie. If you're a newbie or casual, don't watch that movie.
Iron Man.
Yeah. Iron Man. Watch it from the beginning. Iron Man 1. Bro.
This is why DC's idea is a good one. Because I don't think you should watch every movie. I look at James Bond now, and I get it. It's a lot of films to watch. You see the Harry Potter series. It's
yeah. It depends on the person you're watching because you can from James Bond you can watch it from the actor. You can kind of do it that way.
Yeah, the good thing about the Marvel MCU is, well, you can't because like you kind of have to watch everything. And as my brother said, he's been put off watching it because I'm not being rude. 14 films and film franchises, unless it's Bond, you can change up the countries.
That's what I'm saying. Because Bond, you can just change the actor. Watch it from Sean Connery, Roger Moore. You can watch it from Daniel Craig.
He just
So
time,
you could, yeah,
he just time limits himself.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. It's a version of Doctor Who. So just watch from any character you want or any actor. So you can watch it from there and just watch their series. And that's it. And you're good.
But I just kind of like with The Land Before Time, it's just dinosaurs. Like that's good for a couple of films, but really, it's like if we got to 14 Frozen, you'll be like, "What the hell, Disney? Yeah, we get it. It's been beaten into the ground."
Not even horror movies go that long. Flipping that.
No, yeah, that's it. Even like, well, Saw is coming back again, so like they're going to get to 10.
Yeah,
11. Halloween's got to 14.
Well, well. Technically, the Halloween franchise is kind of like rebooted from
yeah,
like
but
Rob
it's
Zombie
still a
one and
lot
reboot
of
again.
films in a row with the same
this.
basic idea.
Something
Paranormal
like
Activity's coming back with another one, so that's 6.
that. Yeah, they're doing that one. Yeah.
So yeah, but it's the only animated series I can see that has managed to do a horror series style. Like, vroom, we're just going to keep pumping them out. The last one was 5 years ago, so hopefully that's the death of The Land Before Time.
You probably did the Ice Age and everyone just died at the end.
That would be a fantastic ending.
It's like, oh my god, something's coming, Dad!
Land Before Time 15, dinosaurs versus cavemen. They're dead. The end.
Yeah, the humans took over at the end. The humans took over then.
Hunted by caveman. Yabba yabba yabba.
Yeah.
Littlefoot, when are you going to be a Bigfoot, you little shit?
Oh my. Oh jeez.
I would love it if his mother was mocking him from death. You're just a little shit, aren't you, you little bastard?
Jeez.
You see that Triceratops? You better go and mate with her, for you're screwed. You're just like your daddy, a bastard.
Whoa. Oh god.
Anyway, he's more annoying than Bambi, so hopefully his mum gets shot, his family gets shot off screen. When we get to Bambi, we have to talk about.
Bambi's gonna be a great one.
That bit where it's just off camera and you know what's happened, even as a kid, and it's horrible. They don't show you, but you don't need to. That's the first time I've seen something in kids' film that dark, but you know what's happened. There's no doubt what's happened. The gun's gone off. You just see by his face.
Yeah.
Still one of the moments that make me cry. Not now, but like when I was a kid, that was the first time I cried in a movie. Anyway, the fact that we're talking about other movies makes me want to go talk about better movies. So we're going to end this movie now.
Okay.
We're going to end this review because I think 18 minutes is enough. We've stretched it out by cutting his arm. So, right. Have you guys got anything else to add before we shut this shop up?
Nope. Just say it's a classic franchise. Wow. Just go back if you want to go from the beginning. See how good this movie actually was, man.
We're gonna put this episode out in April.
But yeah, there you go. So good. So it was a good movie. It's a good movie, man. I'm gonna go back and watch the franchise just for the sake of it. I'm just gonna watch it. I'm like back to back. I'm like, oh my days. So
we are not going to do 14 reviews.
See how bad this gets. But yeah, we'll see how it ends.
If you want to see more reviews of the rest of the series, go watch his channel because
yeah, let's do more 101.
Unless I can see you now, we start a review and you're like, no, Land Before Time 2. That's all.
Land Before Time. Oh, just cut off.
What happened to? And I can just imagine dropping you off the call. So anyway, now it's me and Tyler's podcast now.
Oh my gosh, why is it my podcast?
Yeah, because at that point we're going to kick Troy out because he's going to keep Land Before Time 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, what happened in number 4 was amazing. This happened, and they'll be like, no.
Every time we do a film review, he's going to try and bring the Land Before Time sequence.
Oh my god.
Alright, Tyler's bored, so we're going to say goodbye. Well, can we score this thing before we go?
Oh, yes. Scores. Yeah, scores. Let me get prepared.
Yeah, give it a score.
5.
Damn, that's low. 4 or 5, yeah.
8. because I didn't want to watch these movies. My family, my brother and sister always wanted to watch all the sequels. And it
Yeah,
was
I mean,
always on. Because my
Okay.
family were cheap, we decided, hey, we're going to not get the Disney films in, we'll get these crappy sequels in.
Bambi was maybe 5.5 maybe. I mean, it was okay. The dinosaurs were really cute though. But
Okay, so
Kawaii! Kawaii!
they're kawaii.
Kawaii, yay, okay.
Okay, so Ben, what'd you score it?
5.
5. Tara?
5.5.
5.5. Okay, so 5.
A 0.5 for the dinosaurs cuteness.
Let's get a little 5 on there.
Yeah.
Give it a 0.5 on there for the cuteness. All right. Okay.
Yeah, for the cuteness.
So let's see what I'll put here. I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6.
Okay, so we're all in the same spot as usual. I give a score. They copy me. This is how this podcast works. Anyway,
Oh
so
my god! Here we go. Here we go.
next time you're gonna go first, and then I'm gonna see if my score is.
I gave it a 6. We talk about you give it a 5. I gave it a 6.
Too close.
I gave it a little bump up because like of the classic. It's a classic. That's why.
It's not a classic if it's a 6, though, is it? No, really, if it's a 6, it's not a classic. Your scoring system's broken. Right, so it's goodbye. So it's time to get out the house now before, Sharp Tooth gives you a blowjob. You will lose your penis slash
gosh.
vagina, whatever that is today.
No, me like this gorilla is gonna give.
Oh, God, enough with the gorilla. So you might want to run away before Sharp Tooth comes for you for sexual foreplay. So it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Bye for me.
Oh, God, why is there a monkey grinding on my screen?
Oh, it's a peach.
Why is there a picture of a monkey grinding on my screen? What is wrong with you?
No, there's only a peach.